Good morning, everyone. Andrew Marquis, themarqueeteam.com, CrossCountry Mortgage, checking in this Monday, October 23rd. Hope you all had a great weekend. Just over a week from Halloween, and it seems like the candies are flowing. We seem to get booed where kids like ring the doorbell or knock on the door and drop candy and then run. And anyways, the interest rates in the market and the way the bond yields are starting to get a little bit scary as well. So checking in here Monday, the 23rd, with our interest rate update and product highlight for the upcoming season. Starting off with Conforming, fixed rates, 1 point. 30-year fixed is at 7.5. 20-year is at 7.375. 15-year at 6.875. Jumbo, $1 million purchase, 20% down, 1 point. 30-year fixed, 7.375. 20-year, 7.00. 15-year, 6.75. 10-year ARM, 6.875, 7-year ARM, 6.75, and 5-year ARM, 6.625. The product highlight that I'm going to talk about became very popular last winter, and I think the way the market's headed right now could be popular again this winter, and that's a temporary buy down. Now, this could be an advantage for a buyer. It could also be an advantage for a listing agent or a seller to offer an incentive to a buyer to purchase that property. The way a temporary buy down works is a seller credit to the buyer that covers a rate reduction for the first 1, 2, or 3 years of that loan. And it can lower the payments substantially. You know, it could be $500, $1,000 a month for those first 1, 2, or 3 years. What I like best about the temporary buy down is the fact that if the buyer comes out of that loan before the buy down period ends, whether it be 1, 2, or 3 years, depending on how it's structured, any prepaid money to buy down the rate goes back to the buyer. So essentially, like, if they get a credit from the seller for, let's say, $10,000, they've been in the loan 1 year, they've used up roughly $6,000 to $7,000 of that credit, and then they refinance after 1 year, they would then get a credit of, say, $3,500 that's left on the prepaid credit from the seller back. So this is unlike points where you pay money up front to buy the rate down, let's say, for the life of the loan, and you don't make your point money back for 4 or 5 years, and then you refinance after a year, you actually lose that money. So the temporary buy down, the real benefit is that that money stays with you, and it's a great incentive for a seller to offer a credit. Instead of lowering the asking price of your home by 50 grand, you might be able to give a $10,000 or $15,000 credit that's going to have a much bigger impact on that buyer's payment than reducing the price 50 grand. And you're able to sell your house at a higher number. So temporary buy downs, again, the amount of the seller credit in the quote depends on the purchase price, the loan amount, how long are we buying the rate down. So it is something that my team and I should quote for you if you're looking to add a credit after an inspection or on a listing or something. But I think temporary buy downs are going to start to become a lot more prevalent like they were last winter, with this inventory shortage, higher interest rates, harder to get a meeting of the minds between buyers and sellers. So if you have questions on the temporary buy down or interest rates or anything else for that matter, please reach out to my team and I anytime. Again, it's themarqueeteam.com, and hope you all have a great week ahead. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.